A Koala in the Coalmine, reading 11. Lies softly spoken in centigrade. 29 centigrade. Who would believe it? 84 in Fahrenheit. That is as low as it goes, as low as it went. It was a hot night in my town last night. I should not complain, at least we could breathe the air. I kept imagining in the half-doze that was the best that I could do, kept imagining little patter drops of rain, but I think it was the sound of the tin roof over the veranda, contracting and expanding like lungs trying to work out a sigh, interrupted from time to time by a noise that sounded halfway between a low groan and a cry. That was the sound of me, not quite close enough to sleeping. And when I walked outside, I stepped into a slow oven, the pizza-cooked residual air left behind, and I walked onto a patch of grass that felt alien in the dark, as though the dry of the heat had taken the plant away and left plastic in its place. Coarse plastic, never seen, never softened by rain. It is going to be hell today. I can see it in the morning light. The breeze is a lie. The cloud is a lie. The only truth, I think, is melting beneath the sun. I can hardly stay awake, but even the promise of sleep is nothing but a lie. Canberra. There is an emergency in Canberra. Usually it would be about politics at its worst. And there is a bit of that about. But today they are quietly pronouncing warnings, conjuring up memories of 2003 when they burned. Oh Lord, didn't they burn back then? I make this declaration, especially for South Tuggeranong. I understand your state of high anxiety, but the Orroral Valley fire has already burned 8% of all the land that we have. Go or stay, it is time for you to decide. On the map, there is a flower shaded in pink and red. You'd think it a part of some bouquet. But Canberra is in a state of dire warning. Left dry and unworldly. How will we drink the dust, can you tell me? We are burning from above, draining from below. There'll be nothing left soon but the holes where we mined and the cracks in the earth that were once held together by water. And still it is not enough. We have to take another barrel out, send it all the way to China, like taking your own heart and selling it to the highest bidder, leaving you behind like a husk after harvest, rattling empty with every breeze that passes where we're left to stand. A ragged bunch of scarecrow skeletons still craving, not knowing yet that we have already died, and that the dead can no more serve any worldly purpose. A small one weeping near Diffie Road. It was only a small one, a black flame on the map, a symbol beside it to indicate responding. Just a small one on Diffie Road, but enough to colour the moon. We stood and stared as the bleeding thing crept out from behind a cloud, a reflection from above of our below. And as the wind swept by, shrill and filled with howling, I thought I heard from somewhere, not far from Diffie Road, the sound of weeping. Permafrost rising at 3 o'clock. Do you wake in the night wondering if the climate is still in place? Or if you might rise in the morning to fire, maybe to just the smoke of something you knew now burned, or the taste of ash blown here from 100 miles away, so very far away, so close. Like the climate in the night, shining out so brightly on social media, where you may learn that the permafrost is gone. All the gases in Siberia are rising right up into the sky, and everyone is lying, I believe. Yes, everyone is lying. But at 3 o'clock I am awake and wondering about no good tomorrow.